I come from a land down under, and on this week's Happy Hour, we're going to be playing all Australian tunes. Yes, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, that's what we say here in Australia. Every time I think that the Americans, when you go USA, USA, is like a little bit cliche, I'm like, wait a minute. We go Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. If it's your first time here, my name's Pete Johns. I'm a singer, songwriter, acoustic musician, and music educator from Adelaide, South Australia. So I'm qualified to talk to you about Australian music and hopefully to play a few Australian and Australian-based tunes for you on the show here today. As usual, you can watch us live here on the YouTubes, on the Facebooks. There's a way to donate if you want to help keep the lights on around here and keep the air conditioner because it's summer. Well, it's just finished summer, but it's still pretty hot here in Australia. So you can make a donation via Super Chat or via the PayPal link down below. Shall we get into it and play some Australian tunes? This one's a pretty well-known tune from 1977, made famous by a band that are Australian, though they came across the pond early on from the UK, but definitely have Australian roots. It's the Bee Gees. This is their big hit, Stayin' Alive. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and women warm, I've been kicked around since I was born. But now it's alright, that's okay. You may look the other way. We can try to understand the New York Times effect on man. Whether you're a mother or whether you're a brother, you're a staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking. I'm a staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, when you walk, now I get low and I get high. If I can't get either, I really try. Got the wings of heaven on my shoes. I'm a dancing man and I just can't lose. You know it's alright, it's okay. Live to see another day. We can try to understand the New York Times effect on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking. I'm staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, life's going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me, please. Life's going nowhere. Somebody help me. I'm staying alive. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and women warm, I've been kicked around since I was born. But now it's alright, yeah, that's okay. You can look the other way. We can try to understand the New York Times effect on. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking. I'm staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Whoa. The Bee Gees, Staying Alive. By the way, I changed the tempo. The old thing that they say is that if you're giving someone CPR, what do they call it? Like external CPR, that you should do it to the rhythm of that. But I vary the speed up. So definitely don't do it at the rhythm I start with. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Hello to everyone who is here live. Thank you for joining us here today. G'day, Mark Bro. Hello, Christopher Rossi, Princess LDG, Bleeding Red Beats, Thomas Christ, Angela Sinclair. Hello to you. Hello to Mum and Dad who I saw sneaking in there. G'day to, there they are, Mum and Dad. Hello to everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out, and hope you enjoy some Australian stuff here today. I've got possibly the most Australian looking beer. It's by the Australian, I'll stop saying it like that. It's from the Australian brewery called Mountain Goat. It's their hazy pale ale. And look at that. In case you didn't know, in case you don't follow a lot of sport, green and gold is what Australia wear when we play sport. So I'm going a green and gold beer here today to play some Australian tunes for you. All right. This one is, we'll cut the capo up here for this one. This is a fairly well-known song. It's by an Australian singer-songwriter released 10 years ago. Can't believe that this song was released 10 years ago. It seems like just yesterday. But it's an Australian artist, a very good artist by the name of Vance Joy. And this is a song that he wrote that made it to #1 here in Australia and did actually do pretty well around the world. It's called Riptide. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. Oh, my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistant in their dreams. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, and they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away from the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's this movie that I think you like. This guy decides to quit his job and heads to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. Oh, ooh, oh, ooh, and they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. The closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Yeah, lady, coming down to the riptide, racing away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Yeah, I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. A little bit of Vance Joy there from 2013. You can't say we're not being diverse here. We've gone 1977 all the way up to 2013. Some cool music there. from Vance Joy and the Bee Gees. G'day to folks who I haven't said g'day to. Let's see, Stuart. Hello to you. I'm Slew. I'm in new and old. Hello to you. Hi, I'm Stu. I'm new and old. New and old. So you've been around for a while, but you haven't been around for a while. Is that what you're saying? G'day, Gregory O'Sullivan. Hello to you. G'day, Barry Glenn. Joe's probably preparing the scotch and chocolates as we speak. This song gets played fairly often in the US. Yeah, I've heard that it's pretty big in the US. Hello, Jade Star. Good job on the opening hour. I was counting crows and I counted about 8. So good job there. Thank you very much, Patrick Chandler. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, I teach a lot of people things about Australia around here. I'll give you a quick Australia, so that when you're talking to an Australian, you'll know what to say and what not to say. So let's have a quick drink. First of all, always have cold beer available. So here's what you need to know about Australians. We don't throw shrimp on the barbie. We usually throw sausages and onions and maybe chops on the barbie. We don't drink Foster's beer. We usually drink some nicer beers like Cooper's or a local microbrew like this. Some people might drink VB or West End or something a bit more lowbrow. Yeah. We give you all of our bad beer. We don't drink it. We export it. And Crocodile Dundee is not very indicative of what Australians are like. We don't ride kangaroos to school. So there you go. Now you know. But there are a heap of kangaroos around. Greg the Stop Sign. I should play Greg the Stop Sign in honour of Gregory O'Sullivan, but I don't know any Tism, unfortunately. I don't know any Tism songs. There's Joe. You should be lurking around there. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Thomas Christ. Yes, donations, as we always say, always welcome, never expected, but they do definitely help keep the lights on. So thank you to Patrick for the donation, and anyone else who would like to donate, feel free to do so. This is another band that I think made a little bit of progress in the US a while ago, and they've only got a 3-letter name. They go by the name of Jet, and this is one of my favourite Jet tunes. It's called Roll Over DJ. Hello, Tremor Bear. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got your rhymes going round in my head. I got your supersonic beats mixing up my kids. So dance, little DJ, come on. What's your name? I wanna move, but it don't feel right, 'cause you've been playing other people's songs all night. So tell me what you're trying to say. What's your name? Hey, roll over DJ, you're spinning away all my time. Hey, who cares what you play? Play whatever you say, 'cause I don't mind. Hey, roll over DJ, if you don't mind. Well, I know that you think you're a star. A pill-popping jukebox is all that you are. So tell me it ain't that way. What's your name? Hey, hey, roll over DJ. You're spinning away all my time. Hey, who cares what you play? Say whatever you say, 'cause I don't mind. Hey, roll over DJ, if you don't mind. Roll over DJ, you're spinning away all my time. Hey, who cares what you play? Play whatever you say, 'cause I don't mind. Hey, roll over DJ, if you don't mind. Hey, roll over DJ, if you don't mind. Hey, roll over DJ, if you don't mind. A little bit of jet there. There you go. That's my jet sound effect. A little bit of rollover DJ there from Jet from back in, when was that, about 2006, 2007, around about that mark. Very cool band and one of my favourite Jet songs. You probably know the other Jet song. 1, 2, 3, clap your hands, count to 3 because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. Probably their most popular song, but I don't know. I kind of like to play the second tracks and the B-sides and stuff. Yes, go the Jet. Absolutely. Cheers, everyone. Thanks so much for hanging. Oh, I haven't got the volume back up. I haven't got the volume back up. So thanks, everyone, for hanging out here on the happy hour. It's always a good time, and we're already a quarter of the way through. We played 3 songs, and we're a quarter of the way through. That's the way time works. So we'll have a quick beverage, and we'll play another song from... Now, was this the 70s? I think it was late 70s or early 80s. Might have been 1980, in fact. I'm going to play a little bit of a slower, softer tune here. This is from an Australian artist who sadly we lost last year. She was Australia's darling, Australia's sweetheart, famous for her appearance in the movie Grease opposite John Travolta. And this little doozy of a movie called Xanadu. And this is the theme from Xanadu. 2, 3, 4. Place where nobody dared to go. Love that we came to know. They call it Xanadu. Now open your eyes and see what we have made is real. We are in Xanadu. A million lights are dancing and there you are, the shooting star. An everlasting world and you're here with me eternally. Xanadu, Xanadu. Now we are here in Xanadu, 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 Xanadu. Now we are here in Xanadu, Xanadu. Your neon lights will shine for you, Xanadu. The love echoes of long ago, we needed the world to know they are in Xanadu. The dream that came through a million years, that lived on through all the tears, it came from Xanadu. A million lights are dancing and there you are, a shooting star. An everlasting world and you're here with me eternally. Sing it if you know it, folks. Xanadu, Xanadu. Now we are here in Xanadu, 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 Xanadu. Now we are here in Xanadu. Now that you're here, now that you're near, in Xanadu. Now that I'm here, now that you're near, in Xanadu. little bit of O-N-J. Olivia Newton-John. Thank you, Christopher Rossi. Yeah, that one's a bit of a weird one. Like, it's not the sort of tune that I normally cover, but yeah, do love a bit of O-N-J. Exactly. If you don't love a bit of O-N-J, I can't help you, says Tom. I agree. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate you. Yeah, so thank you, Christopher Rossi, for helping keep the lights on. Haven't done the joke in a while, have we? Haven't done the joke. Maybe we need to do it. It's folks like Christopher Rossi who, and all the Rossi family. Hello to all the Rossis who help keep the lights on. Oh, without them, I would look like this. And clearly, I need to invest. I need to invest in a little reaching broom to poke at the light switch. The stupid thing is, it's actually a wireless light switch, so I could just put it here on the desk in front of me instead of leaving it on the wall. Alrighty. I'm going to cheat here and play one of my tunes, because guess what I am? I'm an Australian artist, yay! So we can cheat a little bit here and do a bit of cross promotion, because that's what all the YouTube people, that's what all the folks tell me that I need to do, is to play my own music and to tell you about my own music. So I've just released a new song, and it's coming out in 2 days' time. Cheers. It's available to stream everywhere in a couple of days, as Con LaFruta would say. It's called, it's a punk song, but I'm going to do an acoustic version of it here today. It's called Sink or Swim. The community here helped me write it. On the last 7 episodes of GarageBand Weekly, we wrote it, recorded it, mixed it, mastered it, and released it. And I think it's a bit of a jam, just quietly. It's a track called Sink or Swim. Very relevant, because, you know, we have lots of oceans and beaches here in Australia. Sink or swim. 2, 3, 4. All my life I've worried about the things in the water I cannot see. Got this panic washing over me. I have a fear of what might sting and what those circling sharks will bring. Maybe I'll be safer on the shore, 'cause I don't know what's in the water, and I don't know if I'll sink or swim. Talking heads on the news today, telling me what to think and say. Some people won't come back from down below. On reflection, my memories are always making a fool of me, but I'm learning to ebb and flow with the tide. 'Cause I don't know what's in the water, and I don't know if I can win. There might be more under the surface, but it's time to dive in. Oh yeah. Nobody knows what's in the water. Nobody knows if I can win. There might be more under the surface, but it's time to dive in. Nobody knows what's in the water. Nobody knows who's gonna win. I'm gonna just keep on floating, even though I might sink or swim. Sink or swim, you decide, but just jump in. Either way, because you can only do one or the other, and you won't know until you go in and do it. Ah dear. So yes, that was Sink or Swim. That's the brand new tune. The punky version has drums and backing vocals by Jade Starr. It's a little bit more upbeat and in your face. So if you enjoy a bit of pop punk sounds, then do jump over and check out the new tune if you haven't already. G'day Feisty Feather, been listening. Thank you very much. Got to call my mom. Hopefully be back before you're done. Yeah, well, as you know, I normally go long around here, and because I'm me. And I love Australian music. I got heaps of Australian songs here in the playlist today. So cheers, everybody. Now, this is a songwriter that I really like. He's very famous here in Australia, and I don't think known at all anywhere else in the world. But one of those things. It's like the Tragically Hip in Canada. We've got artists like this. This guy by the name of Paul Kelly. My Australian friends will know Paul Kelly well. He's got the Who's Gonna Make the Gravy song that's around Christmas time all the time. He has a song called To Her Door, and he has this banging tune, which I think a lot of my songwriting with the fast chord changes using the E's and the A's, I've definitely stolen a lot from Paul Kelly over the years with my own songwriting, because he's a bit of a songwriting hero of mine. This is a tune of his called Dumb Things. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome, stranger, to the show. I'm the one who should be lying low. Got the knives out, turned my back. Heard the train coming, stayed right on that track. In the middle of a dream. I lost my shirt, I pawned my rings. I've done all the dumb things. Caught the fever, heard the tune, thought I loved her, hung my heart on the moon, started howling, made no sense, thought my friends would rush to my defense. In the middle of a dream, I lost my shirt, I pawned my rings, I've done all the dumb things. And I get all your good advice, never stops me from going through things twice. I see the knives out, I turn my back, heard the train coming, stay right on that track. In the middle of a dream, I lost my shirt, I pawned my rings, I've done all the dumb things. I melted wax into my wings, I've done all the dumb things. Yeah, I threw my hat into the ring, I've done all the dumb things. Well, I thought that I just had to sing, I've done all the dumb things. Come on, like that. I've lost my shirt, pawned my rings, melted wax to fix my wings. Oh, man. Good stuff. Little Paul Kelly there and Dumb Thing. Thank you, Jenny Jolivet. Appreciate you big time. It's because of folks like Jenny. See, now... Now I've got the switch right here on my desk. I'm going to be like, lights goes on, lights go off. Like, I'm going to be like Homer Simpson with his bed. Thank you, Jenny. Appreciate it. And yes, is it not up? Is now not the time to introduce Up There Kazay? Up There Kazay, in there and fight. Up there and at 'em, show 'em you might. Yes, that's a Australian football song. Dumb Things. Yeah, Paul Kelly, Australian legend, as Gregory says, living legend songwriter here in Australia, and definitely a lot of the songs that I write. Again, you'll hear some similarities. You'll hear some very borrowed progressions and songwriting techniques from listening to a heck of a lot of Paul Kelly growing up. So good stuff there from right, I'm going to try one I've never tried before. This is another Australian band, funnily enough. These guys were very big back in the 90s and early 2000s here in Australia, and they kind of penetrated a lot of the college radio stations. So if you're of a certain age, you may be aware of a band called The Living End. And I love this song because this is a song about the fact that everywhere around us at the moment, there is just this drive. All these fixer-upper people, all these developers that are just knocking everything down and building. Here in my area, every old house is just being knocked down and they're building 2, 3, 4 houses on here. It's just becoming this urban sprawl and congealed, just gooey, samey mess. And there's no character left in a lot of our suburbs and in the cities as well. And I know that's happening all around the world. So this is an homage to the fact that everything is all torn down. 2, 3, 4. I see the city and it isn't what it used to be. A million houses going up and down in front of me. No time to let the concrete set before it's broken up again. Don't care if it's historic, don't really care at all. See the turbines and the brink of a development. A protest rally, never satisfied with development. Both striving for a perfect world, having their own opinion. So the city grows, it grows on and on. All torn down, all torn down, all torn. I see the city and it's grown into a big machine. The streets and freeways and the parks are just a memory. No time to let the concrete set before it's broken up again. Don't care if it's historic, don't really care at all. All torn down, all torn down, all torn. You got no reason, you got no reason, you got no reason, you got no reason now. I see the city and it isn't what it used to be. A million houses going up and down in front of me. No time to set the concrete set before it's broken up again. Don't care if it's historic, don't really care at all. All torn down, all torn down, all torn. You got no reason, 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 you got no reason now. You got no reason. Yes, the guitarist and singer of The Living End is an absolute freak. And even trying to replicate it on acoustic guitar and try and sing along at the same time, whew, it's a tough one. But I'm glad we gave it a crack because it's a very cool song. Go check out The Living End. Because, yeah, I always forget his name. His name is Chris something, The Living End guitarist, but he's an absolute freak. I saw him do the Beatles' White Album, and he played guitar on that, and yeah, he's like playing Blackbird. I know everyone can play Blackbird, but he's just next level, and he went into some ridiculous solo. Wait, was there a reason? No, got no reason. got no reason. We need something a little bit laid back here now. So we're gonna have to play some Crowded House. This is one of my favorite Crowdies songs, as we call them here in Australia. And this one, the reason I like this one, you can play it in a bunch of different styles. I play it like just a very simple version of it, but the original's really, really cool as well. It was on the TV movie The Stand, if you ever saw that. It's at the end of sort of the first scene where like everyone's dying of the plague and the flu. Yeah, I know, a bit too soon, right? Yeah, there's a couple of the characters that are sitting there and they're listening to this on a record player, and it's very cool. And it's called Don't Dream It's Over. There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come, build a wall between us. We know they won't win. Now I'm towing my car. There's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and of waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come, build a wall between us. We know they won't win. Oh, oh. Now I'm walking again to the beat of a drum, and I'm counting steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and relief. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come, build a wall between us. Don't ever let them win. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. New Zealand's finest, Tim Neil Finn and Crowded House. Yes, very, very much. Yeah, two of the founding members were from Australia, and the Finn brothers are indeed. Chris Chaney is who it is. Chris Chaney, thank you, Tim. Chris Chaney, awesome singer and awesome guitarist, and will remember his name. You'd think I'd know that by now. No, but yeah, amazing guitarist. Yeah, so Crowded House. So I'm gonna have to. I've forgotten the Neil Finn, Tim Finn, and Paul Hester. Crowded House members, the founding members of Crowded House were Neil Finn, Paul Hester, Nick Seymour, the bass player. Why do we always forget the bass players? Yeah, unfortunately. Like most bands, yeah, there's a bit of sadness behind them. So Paul Hester took his own life many years ago now, probably more than a decade ago. But yeah, the Crowded House continue on, and Liam Finn, one of the mini Finns, is now, I think, playing in the band, and yeah, so they've had a few changes of folks. AC/DC, Olivia Newton-John, Colin Hay, yeah, all from the UK, absolutely. I know. We claim them. That's what we do. As soon as they come in here, as soon as they come near Australia, we claim them. And as I often say, except Russell Crowe, who we're trying to give back, but they won't take him. They're like, nah, he's your problem now, eh? That's my New Zealand. Shout out to Glenn Clark and all my friends in New Zealand. I apologise in advance for the horrible accents. While we're on, lovely topics like self-harm and whatnot, yeah, please, as we always say, we don't joke about these sort of things. If you need help, please seek help. There are people out there to help you. It goes without saying, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to say it. Let's just call this the depressing little chunk. This is a song about gambling addiction, and here in Australia, we had a thing that happened about 20 years ago where they legalized what we call poker machines, slot machines, in pretty much most parts of the country now. Here in South Australia, they used to not be legal. There's one casino that you used to be able to go to. Now, every pub, club, hotel has slot machines. And unfortunately, they're very addictive. And lots of people that can't afford to lose lots of money on poker machines or slot machines. And hello, America. Yeah, sports gambling's doing that to you right now. Every state in America. And look, I gamble. I like gambling. It's not a problem, except when you don't have the infrastructure in place and you've got greedy big corporations trying to take people's money and not putting things in place to actually help people. They say, oh, problem gambler, call this number. It's like, yeah. But then you go to the venue and you can just walk in and throw thousands of dollars into these horrific machines. So this is a song by an Australian band called The Whitlams, and it's simply called Blow Up the Pokies. There was a stage, 2 red lights and a dodgy PA. You trod the planks way back then, and it's strange that you're here again. And I wish I knew the right words to make you feel better. Walk out of this place and defeat them in your secret battle. Show them you can be your own man again. Don't explain. A lot of little victories take on the pain. It takes so long to earn. You can double up or you can burn. And I wish I knew the right words to make you feel better. Walk out of this place and defeat them in your secret battle. Show them you can be your own man again. And I wish I knew the right words to blow up the pokies and drag them away, 'cause they're taking the food off your table so they can say that the trains run on time. Flashing lights, it's a real show, and your wife, I wouldn't go home. Little bundles need care, and you can't be a father there. And I wish I knew the right words to make you feel better. Walk out of this place and defeat them in your secret battle. Show them you can be your own man again. Show them you can be your own man again. And I wish I knew the right words to blow up the pokies and drag them away, 'cause they're taking the food off your table, so they can say that the trains run on time. Another man there was made the trains run on time. Hello, yes. We've got some questions going on here. What is a POM? So a POM is what Australians call English people. And as Tom says, it's a vaguely offensive but ultimately harmless Australian slur for the English. Yeah, it's a bit like skip. People would call Australians skips after like Skippy, the bush kangaroo. We call English people POMs. I don't know why. I've never looked up the origin of the word POM. If anyone wants to look it up, let me know what it is. But yeah, POMs. Pommy. And yeah. If you want to be offensive, you go, you pommy something. And they go, you bloody ignorant skip. That's what they'd call us. But yeah, don't do that. Don't be unkind to people. I'll tell the story in full one day. It's still kind of cuts deep, but yeah, talking of pokies and talking about poker, the weird thing is here in Australia, they cracked down big time. So online gambling for like things like poker, things like a game of skill, has been banned completely. You can't do it at all, technically. Whereas now you can do sports betting, you can buy scratchy lotto tickets, you can buy like anything, any other gambling, any game of chance you want to do, you can do. You can gamble on dogs and horses and cats, and I'm pretty sure they're racing mice somewhere, and someone's taking bets on it. But poker, oh no! And yeah, I have a history, a background in live poker, where yeah, let's just say that I played for a poker club that was shut down, and we're talking like, you know, Star Force coming in, shutting down, and then 2 weeks later, the Adelaide Casino opened their poker room. That's all I'm going to say about that. Is it correlation? Is it causation? We don't know. We'll never know. Let's go upbeat a little bit here. This is a tune from Kylie Minogue. It's called Can't Get You Out of My Head. And it goes a little something like this. La 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 la. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I think about. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, it's more than I care to think about. La 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 la. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I think about. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, it's more than I dare to think about. Every night, every day, just to be there in your arms. Won't you stay? Would you lay forever and ever and ever and ever? La 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 la. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I think about. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, it's more than I care to think about. There's a dark regretted me. Don't leave me locked up in your heart. Set me free. Feel the need in me forever and ever 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 and ever. Little Kylie Minogue. Yes, the song makes me want to go to the club, but I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass man. Please take me home. If you don't like Kylie, Charlene, I can't help you, right? Charlene, by the way, there was, hang on. There was, and now is a show in Australia called Neighbours, which is like our longest running soap opera of all time, or something close to it. And it's, yeah, what would it be like? What's the American equivalent of, or the more popular equivalent? Like Coronation Street in the UK, definitely, something like that. In America, like General Hospital, I guess, or Days of Our Lives, something like that. Yeah, the classic soap opera format. But yeah, Kylie Minogue started as plucky little mechanic Charlene on Neighbours way back in the day. Yeah, and now look at her. She's a multi-million billion record selling international artist, something like that. All right, we need to play another song. Funnily enough. This is from a band. Oh man, I was trying to keep things upbeat, but unfortunately, when you start playing music, too many musicians have made too many poor decisions, and let's just play some. Let's not think about it and just play an excess song, shall we? Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided. They could never tear us apart. We could live for 1,000 years, but if I hurt you, I'd make wine from your tears. I told you we could fly high, 'cause we all have wings. But some of us don't know why. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never, ever tear us apart. you were there. Two worlds collided. They could never, ever tear us apart. In excess. I don't ever do anything in excess. And yes, as Tim points out, it is now unknowingly the Port Adelaide theme song. And every time I hear it, I'm like, no one's trying to tear you apart. Port Adelaide, we don't care. No one's going to do anything. All right, let's. This is an artist. This is from 2019. This is the most recent Australian song that I'm going to play here. Look, the artist that wrote this song, called Tones and I, is an Australian artist. She was an artist and a busker, and I like this song. Yes, it was played to death, and folks, you may be sick of it, but it's a really good song, really well written. And if you listen to the lyrics, it's really good songwriting, because it's all about people basically, it's called Dance Monkey, and it's like, Dance Monkey, and it's, I think it reflects upon the music industry. It reflects upon society in general, that there are the people, there are the workers, and then there's the whippers. And the whippers are just like, whoosh, whoosh, dance, monkey, dance. So I kind of dig it. And again, it's an Australian artist, female artist, Tones and I, and it's called Dance Monkey. 2, 3, 4. They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take my hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. No, you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I'll see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna try. And I beg to see you dance just one more time. So I say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. Never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for you, When you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I say, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look into my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. And I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I'll see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna try. Now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Why say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, whoa, oh, oh. Never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, When you're done, I'm gonna make you do it all again, all again. A little monkey. The Temper Trap, they are from down under, aren't they? Do they come from a land down under? I think they come from a land down under. So that's a little bit of Dance Monkey for you. We've got a couple of tunes to finish off here. We're right on the hour mark. I did want to say thank you again, everyone. Thanks to those who donated. Thanks for those that are hanging out. If you enjoyed the show, if you learned a little bit of something about Australia and Australian music, you may hit the like button. I'm going to allow it. I'm not going to prevent you from doing that. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. And we've got Your Music Live coming up tomorrow, so don't forget to tune in for that one. It would be un-Australian of me not to crack another tinny. By the way, Australian for beer. Beer in a can is a tinny. Beer in a bottle is a stubby. Because, of course, they are. stubby because beer used to come in little stubby bottles. There was a long neck and there was a stubby. Long neck's like the big bottle, 700 ml. And then, your stubby is your short bottle. And a can is a tinny. And breakfast is brekkie. And lunch is lunny. And dinner is dinny. No, those things aren't true. You can't do it with everything, but most things. Right? Right, matey? Just don't call me Petey. All right, this song is from Gotcha. It's from 2012. It's one of my favorite Australian songs of like the last 20 years. It's called "Somebody That I Used to Know." Now and then I think of when we were together. When you felt so happy you could die. Told myself that you were right for me, but felt so lonely in your company. That was love and it's an ache I still remember. Addicted to a certain kind of sadness, like resignation to the end, always the end. So when we found that we could not make sense, well, you said that we could still be friends. But I'll admit that I was glad that it was over. Didn't have to cut me off, make it like it never happened and we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. Didn't have to stoop so low, have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that now. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now and then I think of all the times you screwed me over. That me believing it was always something I'd done. And I don't wanna live that way, reading into every word you say. You said that you could let it go, and I wouldn't catch you wicked on somebody that you used to know. You didn't have to cut me off, make it like it never happened, we were nothing. And I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. You didn't have to stoop so low, have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody that I used to know. Somebody that I used to know. Little bit of gotcha. And somebody that I used to know. Somebody I used to know was not Gotye, although he does have a lot of other great songs. Even though many folks think of a lot of these Australian artists as like a one-hit wonder, yeah, they're not. They're more than one hit, two hit. And yes, Gotye. I think he has French roots, as Tom's indicating here. I'm pretty sure he comes from France. Never heard it. You just need to go check it out. Totally. Very cool song. All right, we're going to go home now with our ultimate song. This is a song about home. 2, 3, 4. I've been to cities that never closed down. From New York to Rio, an old London town. But no matter how far or how wide I roam, I still call Australia home. I'm always traveling, I love being free. So I keep believing the sun and the sea. My lot lies here waiting over the phone. I still call Australia home. All the sons and daughters spinning round the world, away from their family and friends. But as the world gets older and colder, it's good to know where your journey ends. Someday we'll all be together once more, when all of the ships come back to the shore. I realize something that I've always known. I still call Australia home. I've been traveling all so long, been a hard road, seeds I've sown have overgrown. Now I'm on my way home to Australia. Been a long time far away, made a few small, big mistakes, but now I'm done. Now I'm on my way home. Maybe should have seen it coming. Lord, I know I've had some regrets. Now it's time that I start going down the road, heading back to home. So I gone and gathered all my things, said my goodbyes, started traveling. I'll take my time, 'cause now I'm on my way home. There's a reason for everything, and now I realize that I'll be better off from here. Now I'm on my way home. They say regrets are for the ages, and it's time to start the recoil. Jealousy's a wasted feeling that I'll leave behind, heading back to home. Now I'm going A little home medley. Yeah, with a little Still Call Australia Home and my song called Home. Thank you everyone for hanging out here today. Let's say farewell to everybody. Thank you, Christopher Rossi, Angela Sinclair, Tremor Bear, Thomas Christ. Thomas Christ is up next. Thomas, throw your link, mate. Go hang out with Thomas Christ. He's doing a hangout show today. They're always a lot of fun. I'll be there. I'll be going for my walk, getting my exercise in, but listening to Thomas Christ in my ear holes. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Tom and co. Yes, home. Now, look, we did miss out a bunch. Do we have to do a part 2 of Australia? Maybe. Maybe we do. Little River Band, absolutely. They were a great Australian band. John Farnham, we didn't play. Daryl Braithwaite, we didn't play. Powderfinger, Jebediah. Who else didn't we play? A lot of bands. There's a heap of bands that we didn't play. So we could definitely do a second time around if folks are keen on hearing a little more Australian music. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you. Thank you, Barry and Joe Glenn. See you from Mum and Dad. Yes, bringing it home with the song Home. Thought it was a fitting way to end up. There you go. Go hang out with Thomas Christ next. You will be unceremoniously thrown that direction anyway as soon as I hit this end button in about 10 seconds time. But before that, what we have to do is say this. Please be kind to yourself. Missy Higgins, absolutely. Australian music does indeed rock. Missy Higgins would be another great one. We've got Frente. They're a great band. Anyway, AC/DC didn't even play any Akadaka. Midnight Oil. All right, we're doing part 2. I'll see you next week for part 2. Please be kind to yourself, folks. Please be kind to others. Keep creating, and I'll see you next time here on the Happy Hour. Bye.